everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tracy, and for today's case card we are casing from the MINI Catalogue. I'm using one of my favourite bundles, and I have quite a few, the Painted Poppies bundle, which you can find on page 26 of the catalogue. We are casing this card just here, and I will be changing it up just a little bit. Let me bring that card in to show you. So I've used a Whisper White card base, and I've actually created a card rather than a small like note card. Let me bring it in quickly and show you a little bit more. I have changed a few things around. I've used Real Red instead of Poppy Parade. I don't have that in the marker, and I've also used some different twine. Let's get over to the craft table and we'll get started with it. The supplies used for this card are the Painted Poppies bundle. We're also using the Peaceful Moments sentiment stamp set. These are a great suite to have, also available in the MINI Catalogue. I'm using the stitch rectangle dies, and for this one I'm using the third smallest. I've got the Nature's Twine in the Blackberry Bliss. Got a couple of markers. I have the Real Red and Old Olive. I have the Versamark ink, the Whisper White embossing powder, and the embossing buddy. Also popping just a few of the basic pearls down as well, just as a little bit of extra embellishment. I have pre-cut a few things. Let me bring in the card kit for you. Now, you can find all the measurements and supplies for this card over my blog. There is a link to that blog post in the description of this video. There's also a link to my online store if you would like to purchase any of these items to make this card, or for any other items that you're in need of. I would so appreciate if you purchase through me. Use the hostess code for this month, and I'll be 5 minutes. Use the hostess code for this month, and I'll also send you out a PDF tutorial bundle, a handmade card or project through me, and you'll also receive some Inky rewards for every $50 that you spend. So we have a piece of this designer series paper. This is the Peaceful Poppies designer series paper. I have a piece of rich raspberry cardstock. I've already pre-die cut from Old Olive in this die cut. This one is from the Painted Poppies bundle, the Painted Labels die, so this one here. And this is the third smallest rectangle in Whisper White. So we're going to start with our poppy sentiment, our poppy image here. I have the stamp, and we're using the markers to actually colour in the stamp. So I'm just going to use the marker to colour in the green pieces on this stamp. And then I'm going in with the Real Red. I don't have the Poppy Parade marker, so I'm using the Real Red, and I think it looks fine. I'm going to huff on the stamp, and let's just stamp that one down in the middle. Beautiful. Bringing that rich raspberry piece in, I'm just going to hit it with the embossing buddy. We're just going to stamp in Versamark ink, that sentiment that says thank you, and that's from the Peaceful Moments stamp set, also part of this whole bundle. Just popping that down in the middle. Going to bring the Whisper White embossing powder in, and we're going to then heat it with the heat tool, and that's just going to melt that powder. Once that's dry, I'm just going to wipe off all that powder, and it'll show the rich raspberry behind. Comes off pretty easy. Okay, let's start popping the card together. I'm going to bring some liquid glue in and we're just going to pop that straight down onto the card front. I'm going to pop up our poppy image with some dimensionals. Before I do that, let's make sure I get that in the right spot. So I just need my image around about there. Popping a little bit of glue on the back head there, on the back there, and then we can pop this poppy image down. This is a really quick and easy card. Bringing the sentiment in, I'm just going to add a little bit of glue to the back. There's no pop up on this, it's just going to be popped straight down. And we're going to pop a little bit of that twine through the card and just tying a nice little bow on the side here. Lastly, let's bring in the pearls, and I'm just going to pop a few down. And one of those really little ones as well. And there's the card for today. Thanks so much for joining me today for today's card tutorial. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give me a thumbs up, and I'd love it if you left me a comment. Don't forget, all the measurements and supplies can be found over my blog. There is a link to that blog post in the description. You can also head over to my online store to purchase any of your Stampin' Up supplies. I would love to be your demonstrator, and as your demonstrator, I look forward to working with you. Okay, until next time, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye-bye.